Okay, so I know a few of you have been waiting for answers to some questions that you've asked recently about various things inside the car. You asked for closer looks at various features, and I have been kind of delaying my response to those, mostly because I've also had some comments saying that a lot of the freehand camera work has been reasonably shaky, and those comments are absolutely correct, of course. So what I've done to solve that is pick up one of these things, which is an Osmo Mobile 2, which is basically a handheld gimbal for mobile phones. So I'm actually filming this on it right now, and as you can see, it's kind of making things considerably steadier than if I was filming this freehand. In fact, if I press this button, maybe I can show you some of the things I can do. So there you go. So this is kind of what it looks like. And it just means that essentially I'm supposed to get nicer shots that aren't quite as wobbly, but yeah, we'll have to see. But yeah, with a bit of luck, it means that I can obviously create slightly nicer looking videos that don't look quite as shaky, basically, as if I'm juddering the thing around holding the camera. Someone mentioned that one of the videos made them or a co-worker feel pretty seasick, and I totally understand that. Having watched the videos back, they were not the best. So hopefully this means we'll get some nicer, smoother shots of the car and my adventures in it. Okay, so one thing that's come up quite a lot in the comments to the last video has been that it looks like the Leaf is actually a really, really expensive car to run in terms of having to do rapid charge. I did 200 miles and spent best part of 20 quid on rapid charges. A few important things to note. First of all, I completely forgot that free vends were a thing. I forgot to check that if any of the rapid chargers were out of service, because if they are, they often offer completely free charging, particularly on the Ecotricity network. Now obviously that can't be taken for granted, and you should factor in the cost of having to pay for them. Okay, so one thing I mentioned in the last video, and I don't think the message reached everyone, was the last video was really staged to do as many rapid charges as possible. I deliberately left home with only 47% left in the battery. That's not really how things would normally work. Normally, you'd have your car plugged in overnight. You'd always leave home with 100% charge, particularly if you're planning a long journey like that. So in theory, you should be able to do at least the first 100, to be honest, probably 120-ish miles if you're lucky, without any rapid charges at all. Whereas I stopped after, 30-40 miles on the way up to Washington. That's not normal. I also did 2 rapid charges within like 15-20 minutes of each other at Weatherby and then Ferrybridge. Again, that's not normal. I was just I was trying to demonstrate what would happen with multiple rapid charges, and I guess even that wasn't a fair test because 2 of those rapid charges were so close together. But I was trying to demonstrate things based on a comment I'd received, which is querying the battery temperature. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I'm going to do it this weekend or potentially next weekend, but I am planning to do another long journey, about 200-mile journey round trip. I'll take a different route this time, just because I don't want to keep doing the same route over and over. I want to do something a little bit more interesting. So I'll take a different route. I'll probably head over Manchester way. Manchester's about 100 miles from here. So I'll go to maybe, I don't know, Blythe services on the M62, something like that. I'll do a rapid charge there and come back, and we'll see how you can do that sort of journey with just one rapid charge. I'll do the same sort of thing again, but I think it'll cost a lot less this time with not doing multiple rapid charges. But yeah, just so you know, that is something I'm aware of, and obviously I want to make sure that people know that it wasn't necessarily a fair range test. Perhaps I shouldn't have labelled the video as a range test because it was more about the rapid charges and the heat to the battery, but I know people are clamouring for information about the range of this car, so I wanted to at least get some information out there and let people know there was some range related information in that video. But yeah, I'll keep doing more videos. Obviously the more videos I do in the more conditions, the better a picture you guys are going to get of what it's capable of, and equally the better picture I'm going to get of what it's capable of as well, because it's new to me just as much as it's new to you guys. Okay, so here's a few clips of me driving around doing some errands this week, so you can get a look at how charges progressed. I've not done that much charging during the week this week, just deliberately so you can see the progression, because I don't just want to be using that top 20% of the battery over and over again. I want to run it down a little bit and just get a little bit more detail in the reports I'm giving you guys. Okay, so 100% battery and 149 miles on the GOM. I'm just about to head out to work for a bit, so we'll see how that changes with a bit more city driving. Okay, so I've got a few errands to run today. The battery percentage is at 100, and I've got 155 miles on the GOM. Let's see how we get on today. Okay, so I've done a bit of running around, 92%. Unfortunately, I didn't pay attention to how many miles I did before, because I just checked and I had the seatbelt sign up in the bottom right corner, which is a little bit annoying, but I'll keep monitoring it. What I'll do is I'll not charge up now as soon as I'm already at 92%. I've got 144 miles on the GOM. I've probably done maybe about 10 miles, I guess. Maybe more. I honestly don't know. I'll have to look it up. Okay, right, it's Thursday afternoon. Done a little bit more running around. I'll just show you that trip meter in the corner. There you go. Right, so I've done 42 odd miles. I've not charged it since last night, just because I wasn't quite on top of showing you guys what was going on. But yeah, 82%, 121 miles left on the GOM, and we've done 42 miles. So now we're doing less motorway driving. The range is going up, which is good to know. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Okay, right, gone a little bit further. Just got home. It's 74% on the GOM, 74% in the battery, 119 miles on the GOM, and I've driven 52.7 miles. I'll keep checking in. Okay, so yeah, just been to do a couple more errands. Battery's currently on 48%, 72 miles on the GOM, and we've travelled 80 miles, so we're showing about 150, it reckons. But yeah, we'll see how we. Yeah, actually no, 150, 160 seems reasonable. Yeah, but I'll keep an eye on it.